It's tough to do. It really is tough to do, to beat a team 3 times in a row. It made it kind of interesting there for a little bit, but it was a great outing. We hit the ball very, very well. Our pitchers competed. Morgan struggled a little bit. She didn't really have great stuff today. Didn't have swing and miss stuff. So she had a couple of dingers hit off of her, and then we brought Taylor in. It was nice to see Taylor shut them down. But overall, it's always great to get 3 wins.
And as you're mentioning about the way that Taylor performed today, what do you think that today's 2 games does for her confidence?
Oh, it's tremendous. She struggled early on in that first game. She was squeezing the ball a little bit, and I went out to her and I said, you look like you're pitching in the 7th game of the World Series right now. Relax. Relax, throw the ball, be you, be who you are. We're not expecting you to be anybody else. You just roll out ground balls and we'll pick them up and we'll get the outs. And it was kind of just that, talking to her that it's going to be okay, that she started to throw a little bit better. When she came in relief for that 2nd game, that's the Taylor Crone that we have. She made the ball move. She kept them off balance with that changeup. So that definitely will help her confidence.
After Paterno in the first game hit that solo home run, and you talked to Petra Fessa a little bit before her at bat, what did you say to her?
I told her to zone down. She has a tendency to swing at the high pitch, and everybody knows that, so I'm not giving away any secrets here. So all I told her is don't tell yourself what not to do, tell yourself what to do. And just keep telling yourself zone down, zone down, zone down, and she got a good pitch that she was able to handle.
Coach, there weren't many struggles in the game, but if there was one problem, I guess you would say it would probably be home runs. Like, what's your strategy looking to take care of that for like the games in the future?
You know, if you look at the pitch counts that those home runs happened on, and they were okay pitches. They weren't thrown over the heart of the plate, but they were probably a little bit too good to the hitters that they made the mistake to. Sometimes softball is such a contradiction because you want the pitchers to get ahead, but at the same time you don't want them to throw over the heart of the plate and give up a home run like that. So we got to maybe have them maybe a little bit more borderline pitch early in the count, especially to those aggressive hitters. Maybe if it does go ball 1, that's okay, as long as they're not giving up that home run. So we'll get to work on that this week.
What were your thoughts of Brielle's performances in terms of offense and defense as well?
Oh, Brielle pulling back that home run in right field was pretty awesome. Yeah, that was pretty great. But offensively, she's made great adjustments. Like I said, not swinging at the high pitch, zoning down a little bit, being able to hit both sides of the plate. Same with Alaka, being able to handle both sides of the plate. It's such an adjustment for these freshmen, and to be able to get some offensive production out of them is really added to our lineup, 1 through 9, and especially getting some of that home run power at the bottom of the lineup.
Kim Smith, too, especially the 2-run homer in game 2. Was that a big help right there?
Sure. Absolutely. She struggled early on the year, and she's been on fire as of lately. But then again, to be able to get some of that offensive production and hit a bomb from the middle of your lineup really helps.
And a lot of those home runs came on, quintessential pitcher counts. So what do you tell your hitters to do during those kinds of counts that allows them to have that kind of success?
We want to hit both sides, so we do a lot of scouting reports. They know what type of pitches the pitchers are throwing, and so they know when they're going up to there what pitch they're looking to hit. So they're always looking to eliminate the pitcher's best pitch, and they want her to be able to throw her 2nd and her 3rd best pitch. If we keep chasing the pitcher's best pitch, then obviously we're hitting to the pitcher's strength. So we want to try to eliminate the pitcher's best pitch, hit the 2nd and the 3rd, but once they got 2 strikes, then you have to be able to hit both sides of the plate. And we took advantage of maybe the ball being a little bit too much on the plate in some of those counts.
So up next for you, a doubleheader against Iona on April 1st, a little bit of a tune-up before JMU next week, and what are you looking to try and improve on going into that doubleheader?
Putting as many hits as we did, there's not much to improve in there other than maybe not chase as much, maybe hit some more balls hard. I think there was a couple situations where we got the leadoff batter on base and we didn't advance her right away. We got away with maybe a pass ball or a wild pitch in some of those situations. So I'd like to see us continue to get that leadoff batter on base and maybe have a little bit better at bats and some situational hitting and putting more runners in scoring position early on rather than having to do it with